We shall make the pilgrimage to the poet's dark mountain, to the great immovable human heights, which were here before us and which will be here after. And from their slopes we shall look back upon the pinprick lights of the distant cities and gain perspective on who we are and what we have begun. This is the dark mountain. Gain perspective on who we are and what we have become.
Paralyze my infancy, petrify the empty cradle, bring hope to the mend me. Janitor of tyranny, testify my vanity, mortalize my memory, deceive the devil's steed, tolerate my jealousy, recognize the desperate need. Janitor of lunacy, identify my destiny, revive the living dream, forgive their begging scream, seal the giving of their seed, this is the breeding grief. Janitor of tyranny, testify my vanity, mortalize my memory, deceive the devil's steed.
I'm an artist.
I'm a university lecturer, teach French at the University of Warwick.
Sponge off benefits. I'm a musician.
I just made a film for the Arts Council.
I am managing the hostel, Llangollen Hostel. So, yeah.
I work in a small mental health hospital in the middle of Wales, not far from where I live. I work night shifts.
I'm a mother. I've got a little boy, so that's what I do now. I used to do all sorts of different things, but now I'm devoting myself to motherhood and loving it.
My real life, I work in the mental health and addictions field, and I write poetry.
I work in manufacturing industry, so maybe a lot of people who have attended here today might consider me to be the enemy, but I feel I'm victim, perhaps. And I don't use that as an excuse. I have aspirations to break out of mortgage debt, for example, but feel responsibilities to my family, children, tie me. But my dream is to move away.
I do this. Well, when I hear people say really meaningful things, I like to paint them for myself to make sense of them. And in doing so, I can help other people, and it can create an artifact so you can take it away and it captures the meaning and keeps the conversation going. So it helps me and it helps other people because I make a living at it. It becomes an artifact. Because when you think about it, where are the problems? They're not here, are they? I mean, nobody can point to me now where there's an environmental problem in this place. And they're just live in our heads. So it's about putting them down on paper so we can continuously keep trying to work on them. It can be one of the duties of art to reflect back in symbolic form the unspoken, the invisible, making visible the invisible, the emotions, things that we can't talk about.
From the sea there's only mountains which conceal my dear Mariana. Not a single glimpse allowed. gentle heart is breaking. Oh, my gentle heart is breaking.
I'm trying to live with integrity and ask a lot of questions, and then I'm trying to do something meaningful and relevant as an artist. So, I'm trying to make sense of things.
I'm still quite heavily invested, I think, in the kind of system. And, you know, I have a mortgage and a car and a job, etc. But I'm certainly very open to these ideas, and I think it's been useful to, you know, be pushed to think a bit more about the way I'm living and how much I'm consuming and what kind of changes I might start to make.
I'm interested in. I've been involved in environmental campaigning on and off for years, but I'm actually rather pessimistic.
My friend's really interested in some of the writers here, so he told me about it, and it looked like a really interesting event. So.
Well, I was only coming for a day to check it out, and I've just totally fallen in love with it. I've come back for more, and just really inspirational. Like, yesterday, I was blown away by, you know, lots of food for thought, new concepts, and the community coming together, and, you know, working together on what moves our heart. And
Here's Dark Mountain that seems to have gone beyond the usual, and as soon as I made contact with that, I felt, yes, that's the way to go.
I wasn't sure quite what it was until I came, and then I was just completely inspired, and I've been ringing everyone saying, come down here, you've got to come down here. So yeah.
I like the moody, poetic qualities to their manifesto. Didn't agree with it. I thought it was a bit devoid of hope, but I also appreciated the space they've created here for people to come and talk about these things. There's not a lot of other people creating spaces like this. I really like the mix of culture and politics, a little bit of spirituality in the mix.
I'm here to recruit people to the Landless Peasant Party. I'm here to get people to join up and take part in buying our country. Because it's for sale. Our country is for sale. The very land that we are sitting on. Land is the thing humans live on and from. And if you haven't got any land, you're a slave.
So I'm here to learn and experience other people's views, lifestyles, aspirations, take it away with me and hopefully apply it to my life. To question, I think, more, to accept less, and to hope. To hope. Come on! Be brave tonight. We can make it through this. We can make it through this. Here at the Dark Mountain. We can save the system. We can make them listen. We can